think we're good. Yeah, it says meeting is now streamed live.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, yay.
All right, good job. Let's open up the doors
Okay,
and let everybody in.
Let me admit everybody in.
All right, I'm showing Jacob's connected, Emily's connected. I think we're still waiting on Mr. Burnett to connect. Now it shows he's connected. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cuero Municipal Court. We've got a relatively short docket this morning. You know, apologize for the delay. We were having some trouble with the technology, and we got that taken care of. The law requires that we have this as a open meeting, open court, and since we're not there in person, we're doing it this way through our Zoom. So thank you folks for understanding. We've got Emily, we've got you here this morning on a speeding. I'm gonna go ahead and address the issue with you. And then I've got two others that I have right now are on matters previously that had before me. So Emily, I've got, it's alleged here that on May the 14th, while in the city of Cuero, you were given a citation for speeding 46 and a 30. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir, I understand.
All right, now to that charge, you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How do you want to plead?
No contest, I think.
Okay. Go ahead and accept that. As I tried to do it is before I go ahead and set a fine, and is there anything you want to talk to me about concerning this citation? Any requests that you have?
Yes, I was hoping to see if you can help me do something because I can't afford to pay this. I'm fine. Right now I just graduated college and I'm struggling financially right now. My mother's not working, so I don't know if I'm able to pay it. I don't know if I can do something to help this not get on my record too, because I've had a good record for I think almost 2 years now. I don't know. I live in Victoria, so I was just passing through. I know I have to be more aware of the speed limit. I thought it was a 40, and so I was going 46. I do realize that I need to be more aware of that, and I'm very sorry, but I don't know if you can help me do something with that.
All right, well, let's talk about what you've requested as far as the payment. I'm fully aware that these are still difficult times. A lot of folks are, if they have a job, they're lucky. A lot of folks are still looking for one, and congratulations on your graduating from college. So we work with you and we set up plans that allow you some time to get it taken care of. That's the first part of what you question about. The second part is if you want to have it where it does not go on your record, it's a legal term we call deferred. It's a type of probation that you'd be on for 6 months. And then if you didn't have any other convictions during that period of time, the case would then be dismissed. I'd sign an order, but it'll be dismissed if there are no other convictions. The fee is paid and the court costs are paid. When we do a deferred, the exchange for the probation and possibility of it not going on your record is that you pay a higher fee to the court. So, you know, in this situation and with your financial condition and stuff, if you took the regular $5 a mile over, you'd be looking at $214. If you want the deferred for 6 months, it'd be $334, and you can pay that out over the 6 months.
Okay. So how much would it be? What was the $5 thing?
All right, it's going to be a total of $334. That includes the court costs. I'm making some notes as you and I are talking so that anybody else wants to come back and look at your sheet, they'll see what you and I agreed to this morning.
Okay.
No convictions, And at the end of that 6-month period of time, if you have no convictions, you have paid the court costs, pay that special fee of $200, then I will enter an order of dismissing this matter. And since you're down in Victoria, if you want to go online and make those payments, I'm not going to set payments for you. You know what the total is. I just told you. And you work in your own budget to get it paid during that period of time. Now, do you have any questions?
You said it was $250?
$334.
334. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
All right, Jacob. I'm looking back over what we have here. It looks like we had the expired operator's license, and then you were to get a license. It looked like you had some difficulty, and we reset it. You did it.
Yes, sir. I sure did. I want to thank you for letting me take care of it as much as you did. They were able to get me in yesterday to pay all of the fines. And well, I didn't have any fines. It was just a $35 to take the written test, go through. And luckily, since I didn't have any bills coming to the house, I was able to get my income tax as my proof of where I lived and my health insurance for my job. And that was enough to prove that the address is 2 forms of ID and everything. The only thing that they're waiting on is I had to take an impact course and I have to do a driving test with DPS tomorrow, but I've paid the $33. Once that's done, I'll have my driver's license set that afternoon as soon as I get out of the car with that gentleman or lady, and we're good to go.
Well, sounds good. Sounds good. You're one of the first people that have really told me there's somebody alive down there at DPS. We've had people, all kinds of folks trying to say, we can't get them on the phone. We can't see them. So it's good that we know they're back and operating.
Yes, sir. I will tell you this. They were a lot easier to deal with, and they are doing walk-ins now. So you don't have to call and schedule. So you can just come right in and they'll take you right off the street.
All right, well, Jacob, I'm gonna handle this thing. It's a compliance. What I mean by that is it's a technicality with the law. You had an expired license. I'm a hold because of the various conditions, including the pandemic, that this additional time that we've given you is going to be within the perimeters of my discretion. So when you can, send us a $20 fee for the matter, no court costs, and that'll take care of it. And congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. It'll probably be tomorrow afternoon. As soon as I get done with the driving course, I'll head over there and take care of it, or pay it by phone, however you'd like me to do it. Do I need to show you proof of the new license?
Make it easy on yourself. If you want to drive to Cuero, that's fine. If you want to go online and save you a few miles, I'll leave that up to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you again.
Right.
Appreciate it.
You take care of yourself.
Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Okay, Mr. Burnett, let's talk.
Yes, sir. That was actually really, really heartwarming that guy got his stuff figured out. That's really nice.
Let's see. We gave you 6 months. Get the
Deferred
license.
probation.
Did you get one?
Unfortunately, no, sir. No.
Okay.
So just to kind of walk you through exactly what happened. Last time we had spoke, I believe it was the 5th. I went in there on the 6th because I had an appointment on the 6th. I passed the. That was the 17th. So I went in there on the 6th. And they couldn't see me because I had a fever, so they turned me away. And there's no phone number for the DPS office. I know you guys were just talking about it, but they don't have a phone number, unfortunately. So there was some trouble with the portal, and I'm glad I didn't hear that they were taking walk-ins, which is strange, but that's okay. So I was able to get in on the 17th, pass the online course or whatever that they had me do because I failed it previously when we had spoke. And when I did that, we went outside for the driving test portion, of course. And the instructor, she told me that she couldn't perform the test because the back left tail light was dim. And upon further investigation, it looks like the yellow bulb is being pushed inside of the car. So instead of just pushing it back out so she could see it, we have to get the whole part replaced. It's not the bulb, it's the socket that the bulb is in. And it's like a 2014 Kia Sorento or something like that. So being unemployed, we don't have the money to get it fixed. So I'm trying to apply for loans and things like that to try to get it to try to get that taken care of. So last week I had came here to the Zoom meeting or whatever, but I had the wrong ID. And so when I had called the municipal court, they had called me back around like noon, 4 hours later, and they let me know that they were already in court, so they couldn't return my call. So then she left me a message saying that I had a soft warrant or something like that under my name. So I've been terrified to drive because if I get pulled over, that's it. Like my son has speech therapy today, and I'm not going to take him. Unfortunately. So we're working on it. Is what is the gist of what I'm trying to tell you. I definitely
Well,
apologize for it, but whatever.
I'm not aware of any warrants out for you. This is a question that there's a lot of things that go in place before I go to that extreme. It's really one of the last things I try to do.
Gotcha. I mean, maybe I should listen to the voicemail one more time. She said it wasn't exactly a warrant. It was a something warrant, like soft or written, but it hasn't been signed or something along those lines. I can't really speak to anybody up there. They usually just give me.
Well, regardless of that, I'm more concerned about whether we're going to get the license.
For sure,
and
for
if
sure.
you
And that's
got-
why I'm willing to take any penalty, because I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't. It's my fault, 110%. I wouldn't even be here if I didn't break the law. So, regardless
how
of
much is it going to cost to get that unit? If I'm hearing you right, it's not just a question of replacing the bulb. It's a question of going ahead and replacing that housing.
Yes, for the bulb. So the way it was explained to me by the mechanic is that I need some visual aid here. It's my hands. So they have the bulb here that sticks into the socket, and there's 2 prongs on it. And then when you stick it in, you turn it and the prongs lock in like this.
Right.
And so what happened here is this part right here is broken off. So it's not locking in, it's just sliding in and out. So we can either have the mechanic order a part. I think that's like $400, or we can go to a junkyard and just take a look for old Kias and
Go to the
try it that way.
junkyard.
And try it that way. That was the plan. It's just that I'm not going to drive the car. And then my girlfriend, who the car belongs to, she had it inspected like 2 weeks ago, and then it passed the inspection. So I'm not sure what either it's maybe a discrepancy with like the lady at the DMV, which I don't think so, because those guys work hard, or maybe it was the people who inspected the car. But she was pulled over like 2 days ago for the dim tail light as well. The Cuero PD, they've actually been really, really helpful and really cordial. I know, like with this thing, the stuff going on in like today's climate, police relations with people aren't really that well. But the people, the police here in Cuero do a really good job. They didn't give her a ticket. They kind of just let her know like she has some options available to her. So,
all right, well, let's do this. Let's give you a couple of weeks, either go to the junkyard to get you a loan or something. Let's reset it to June the 16th, and either come back on that particular date with the license,
email,
or we'll just go ahead and set up some payments for you to get this taken care of.
For sure. I still have the email as well. So if I get the license, do I just send that to the email that you provided?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Yeah, if you get that done, then we're looking at a fee similar to what the other guy did, a $20 fee. So it's going to be see what you can get done. All right.
Got you. Not a problem. Thank you again. Really appreciate it. And by the way, really quickly, on an unrelated note, I told you I was going bald. This is the longest my hair's been in a while. So just letting you know, it was really nice. I'm waiting.
You would have to remind me.
I'm
Get out of here.
Yeah, bye. You take care.
Take care.
Oh, man.
All right. Looks like Mr. Garby signed in.
Yeah, Joseph Garibay.
All right, Joseph. Good morning. Looks like you're still muted. Can you unmute yourself?
All right. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
All right.
I'm looking at a document here that says on May the 14th, you were given a citation for no seatbelt. Is that your understanding of why you're in court?
Yes, sir.
All right. To the charge, guilty, not guilty, no contest. How do you want to plead?
No contest.
All right. Any questions? Anything you want to talk to me about before I set a fine?
Yeah. Is there any way I could do like a payment setup thing?
Yes, sir. You've got the fine and the court cost is a total of $184. If you can get it done within 30 days, that would be to your financial benefit. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. If I give you more than 30 days, the state requires that I assess a fee of $15. So,
Okay.
You may have a situation where you can't get it done in 30 days, and that's fine. We'll give you that additional time. It's just that it's going to be an additional $15. So you tell me what you want to do.
I'll go ahead and before the 30 days is up, I'll pay it up. I'll probably pay it next week.
What I'm going to do, is I'm gonna make a note here. It says you get it paid within 30 days. You
Okay.
pay it whenever you want to in that period of time. If something happens where you can't get it done,
Mm.
get on the tube like we're doing this morning and we'll
Okay.
work with you.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. All right,
All
Joseph. Hey, have a good day.
All right.
And Judge, that's all we have.
Well, I think we can, let's see, 9:22. Well, that should have been enough time for people to take care of business.
There's nobody in the waiting room.
All right, well,